In honor of Black History Month, Student Council will read about Harriet Tubman. Please enjoy. Harriet Tubman, written by Miss Isabel Sanchez Vergara, illustrated by Billy Aguando. Minty was a little girl who was born into slavery in Maryland. She was owned by white masters and forced to work from dawn to dusk. At night, while her family slept, she wished to be free. But freedom was a far, far away dream for Minty and many other African Americans living in the South. Slave owners were allowed to sell people as if they were property. And one day, Minty's owner sold 3 of her sisters. Minty and her parents wondered if they would ever see them again. Every other day, Minty was beaten by her masters, but she was always ready to stand up for herself and others. One morning, while protecting a slave who was trying to escape his overseer, she was hit on the head. For Minty, that blow was a sign that marked her destiny. She was now more determined than ever to take her people to the northern states where slavery no longer existed. So one night, she said goodbye to her family and started a long journey north to Philadelphia, guided by the North Stars. Minty changed her name to Harriet so she couldn't be traced. Minty finally reached Philadelphia. She joined the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and people who were against slavery. They helped enslaved men and women reach safety in the Free States and Canada. Thanks to Harriet, soon traveled to the South again. She went back for her brothers and sisters and as many slaves as needed her help. For 11 years, Harriet repeated the same trip again and again, guiding hundreds of people to the safety of northern states. She called them her passengers, and she never lost a single one. After years of problems between the northern and southern states, a civil war broke out. Harriet signed up to help as a cook, but she soon became a nurse and even a spy too. On a mission to rescue 700 slaves, Harriet led 3 steamboats along rivers full of explosives. She became a hero, and everybody called her Moses after the Bible story. Eventually, the war came to an end, and there was a great celebration. Slavery was finally over, and millions of people were free for the first time in their life. But Harriet's work was not finished. Unequal rules for African Americans carried on long after slavery was over. She took to the stage to demand her rights. Because little Harriet knew that you have to use all of your strength to stand up for yourself so that you can stand up for others too. Thank you for listening. You can read this book online at Sora.com.